Hello everyone, my name is Ryan and I am 15 years old and I live on a farm, and pretty much growing up I've always had little things to do, but I've always had my dad's tools and I always thought it'd be kind of cool to have my own kind of box. So I'm just going to kind of give you a tour of what I have. It's a very small collection, but then again I'm only 15 years old and I'm not doing this as a job or anything. But this top box right here, it was my grandpa's. And when he passed, it just sat in his garage, and asked my grandma, and she said, "You can have it, it's all yours and whatever's in it." So I said, "Alright." And now it's here, but on the outside, we have a bunch of stickers. My grandpa saw in a square that might fall off, oh well. But up top here, we have my drill bits, a flashlight, a snap-on flashlight, apparently some socket tray rails up in there. Back there's the box of drill bits. And I also have this Harbor Freight set on sale for like $10 or whatever. And it's really windy out right now apparently. But here, well, we have 3 tape measures. My grandpa's my first tape measure ever, then the free one. And I really wish I wouldn't have named the drawers, because now I kind of wish I would have had some stuff in different areas, but oh well. Right here, got Ratchet Extensions. Yeah, some of these are gimmicky, like this stupid thing that just freaking wobbles, and I have not used it once, and I probably paid too much money for it, but when your friends are around, you want to impress them and buy crap. Just kind of, miscellaneous drawer, a demolition derby thing, knives, security bit set, extractors, E-tape, keys for the box, X-Acto knife, a pencil and a compass, and just some random crap. Punches and chisels. There's more chisels in here than punches, but I do have that nice big brass one that was my grandpa's, and I really like that. I'm sure that would go for a pretty penny because it's not actually Harbor Freight. The wrench drawer. This is probably my favorite drawer. I have 2 sets of these crescent wrenches, and I love them. I think it's like a 9 or 10 piece, but I have the metric and the standards right here. Then my first wrench set ever, my uncle got me when I was probably like 8 or 9. Haven't really used them. They're called Ultra Steel. It's probably from, it's just these cheap ones. It's a 9-piece. Haven't used them. These Craftsman's 4-piece, standard and metric. Haven't really used these either because I came in a 320-piece mechanic set that my dad got me from Christmas last year. The Gearwrench 5-piece ratcheting metric set. I like them. And if you're wondering why I have a bolt and nut through these, it's just to keep them together. That's like the only reason. And it works because I don't use these all the time. Screwdrivers. There's a big mess in here. I am wanting to get like that 17-piece Craftsman sets. Those are actually decent screwdrivers in my opinion. The one with like the round ends, like this one right here. But we have the full Stanley set, some random ones. This 4-piece like Walmart brand my uncle also got me. The Stanley's my uncle also got me. The free Pittsburgh ones. This my dad got me. This Mac ratchet screwdriver because he works at a mechanic shop. And for Christmas one year they got all those for everyone that worked in his shop. And he got the Duracell screwdriver and the miniature screwdrivers. Stubbies. There's a couple decent ones in here, SK, Mac, Craftsman, Snap-on. This is where my dad works. And there's another Snap-on one down in there. A little miniature screwdriver. Pliers, right here. I really want to get some new pliers. A lot of these are my grandpa's and they're kind of old, but, they do their justice. 3-piece Cobalt set that was like $10. I gotta say, they're not bad for as much as I use them. This one I use probably the most, and they're decent for what I use them for. Pair of side cuts, Napa pliers. That's like $1. Bunch of linesmen's, just some kind of like cutters. I don't know. They're my grandpa's. Strippers, a tiny pair of side snips that I actually like better than these. These are a little bit chewy, and these are decent. Paint can opener. My own pair of channel locks. I want to get a couple new ones. My only pair of vice grips. Multiple needle nose. These yellow pair I found in a lake. Brought them home. Painted them. Oiled them up. They work nice. And in this drawer, this is a weird drawer. I mean, like, you have all these little guys that can pull out, but the whole drawer pulls out. Allen keys, you know, the Craftsman ones too. Some strings, some zip ties, shop rag, disposable funnel. And here's just a bunch of crap, you know. Tire crap and a greaser and some electrical crap, random drill bits, random parts, and lug nuts I find on the side of the road. Spare stuff from my box, don't really know. Some papers and razor blades in that plastic one for getting like decals off and stuff. And then my hammer drawer, I should have also put like just persuasion, because there is more in here than just a hammer, which my hammer's not even, okay, it is in here. But I have a hat, a couple of hats apparently. But my claw hammer, this is my grandpa's, that's why I have that, speeder wrench. My dad's the shop manager, so if people who like leave forget tools there, he gets them, and if they don't claim them in a month, he gets to bring them home. So I got this snap-on pry bar, don't know how long it is. A couple containers, keep changing this one. Targets, because I do a little bit of hunting. And this decimal chart, that's pretty old, it's my grandpa's. Like a lot of stuff in here. Crescent wrenches and big wrenches in this next one, if it'd focus. Yeah. Skill drill, corded drill. Here's my grandpa's then again. Just a lot of these bigger wrenches that don't really have a kit. I think like 5 adjustable wrenches. Then in here is actually a decent set of adjustables. I'll show you in a minute. So here they are, just a 4-piece Cummins Industrial Tools 4-piece adjustables. Not been used that much, you know, 6-inch, 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch. And they came in this little dude. And it says they're from the USA and Kansas, so. But then again, China. Made in China. But they're sold in the United States like a lot of crap is, unfortunately. And then this middle box and this bottom box, my dad got me for my birthday one year. Because I had this top box on like a little plastic roller cart on the bottom. It was kind of weird. But here we have files, ratchets, you know, nut drivers, stuff of that nature. Got all my files. A lot of this is my grandpa's. A level, some alligator clips, pry bars. My dad warrantied a tool, and since it took him so long, they gave him another one. So I got this snap-on, you know, little pick. Another square. A Craftsman 1/2 inch. It came in the 320 piece, the 3/8, and the 1/4 inch. All these bits came with that 320 piece. They're all Craftsman. I built this little thing out of wood for my nut driver pieces. And there's that little adapter for it. And we have 1/2 inch breaker bar. 1/2 inch Craftsman USA flex head that my dad found on the side of the road. Several nut drivers, a couple of these Wayne SK ones, kind of cool. This heavy one, Craftsman one that came out in the kit. A Craftsman USA 1/2 inch. Just a couple of Chinese 3/8, you know. And this is a 1/4 inch breaker bar. Made in USA. So you guys can see that. USA. But it's a international. Maybe. Yeah, it's an international harvester. Which is kind of cool. As you can see, it's never been used, really. Unless, like, I found it in my grandpa's toolbox up here. So I just thought it was kind of interesting. This is my sockets next in this drawer. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I would like it to be a little bit better. But I have time. You know, I'm not going to be a mechanic. I want to be an agronomist and stuff like that. So I have these trays for all my 1/4-inch stuff, these cheap Chinese ones. They tried to engineer them with some of these and the sockets won't fit. But we have 1/4-inch. Those are probably the most filled up ones because I have a 4-wheeler. And most of the time we're using a 1/4-inch on it. 3/8 stuff. All my Torx and Allens. 3/8 12-point stuff. You know, square socket stuff. In here is all of my like random 1/4-inch stuff that I have acquired over the years. Originally it was a Champion thing, yeah. Which I like $20 for all that. I wish I could find it. That'd be kind of cool. More 3/8 stuff. This is probably like my only decent thing in here. Like these are all Craftsman sockets, but these are actually snap-on 1/2-inch. As you can see. Got these at a pawn shop for $35, and I brought it home and used them a couple times. I like them. Random crap, shotgun shells, and if you've been paying attention, you've probably seen these silica packets. If I ever find them, I usually just throw them in here. Don't really know if they do anything, but figured, hey, give them a shot. Craftsman 1/2-inch 12 points. Random impact sockets on these star sockets that are meant for square sockets and stuff like that. Then in this box right here is all my decent sockets, I guess you could say, besides the snap-on ones I showed you earlier. And here's all just a bunch of random old school SK sockets. Every single one in here is an SK. So, you know, there's a decent amount in there. So that's always pretty cool. I'll put them away later. Random 3/8 thing in an old Jif peanut butter jar. Then here in this drawer, like I said, I farm. So like we have these old coffee containers, and we just like fill them up with grain to test them. So we have some beans, some wheat, and you know, cups and crap. And the bottom drawer is not really much. Because I'm stupid, I'm not stupid, but I like just glass containers. This is one of my favorite drinks, so I keep them. Some wax for waxing the combine and such. And here's my little workbench. It's been kind of taken over by my dad. Bunch of pool stuff and chainsaw crap down there. Not my hammer. This is that 320 piece Craftsman set. Nothing up top, however, in the middle I think there is still some 1/4-inch sockets in my 1/2-inch. Didn't come with that many 1/2-inch sockets, so I just kind of left them in here. And a 5/32. That's so tiny. Like, what would you use that for? If you ever used one, tell me what you used it on. 1/4-inch 12 point. Everything that's been in here is pretty much moved in my toolbox. You know, more square, or sockets used for square heads. And on this side's that other Cummins power. If you remember, there's a Cummins power over here, even though I'm a Ford guy. But that's been pretty much the whole tooler, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to be getting more tools in the future, and hope you guys liked it. Bye.